Welcome back to Mastering Cebuano. My name is Simon Dara. In the last episode, episode 10, we learned the object focus for verbs, where the star of the sentence is the specific thing being acted upon. Today, we shift the spotlight again. We are moving to the locative focus on verbs. Now, in English, we use prepositions like on, in, at, or to talk about places. In Cebuano, if the location, the place where the action happens, or the destination, is the most important part of your sentence, the verb must reflect that. In object focus, you focused on the thing moved. For instance, I will put the glass on the table. Locative focus, then you focus on the place receiving the action. The table is where I will put the glass. Now, just like in object focus, we do not use the pronouns ako, ikaw, siya. We use the N series again, nako, nimo, nia, etc., to show who is performing the action on that location. The focus markers in the locative. Locative focus, we use the un suffix. Un suffix. Unlike the object focus, which uses on only in the future, the locative focus keeps the on across all time frames. It just adds a little. Now, for present and past, Cebuano actually uses a combination of prefix and suffix. For the present, we use gina as prefix and an as suffix. So gina, verb, an. For the past, we do the same. We use gi, not gina, but gi as prefix, and then an as a suffix. So gi, verb, an for the past. And for the future, we use only the suffix an. So an is always there, but in the present, we have an extra prefix gina. For the past, we have prefix gi, and for the future, we only have suffix an. Let's give some examples. And you will notice here that the location will receive the ang as focus marker, since that receives all attention now. First, we look at the present, which uses gina an. So first we have the root verb. First example is suwat, writing, to write. So in the present, that becomes ginasulatan nako ang papel. I am writing on the paper. Right? So on the paper is what receives the attention now. And you will notice sometimes that the verbs change a little for pronunciation purposes. We have second lingkot, to sit. Ginalingkoran, nimo ang bangko. Ginalingkoran. You are sitting on the bench. Tamak, ginatamakan. Tamak, ginatamakan, niya ang sagbot. He or she is stepping on the grass. Atto, ginaatoan, nato ang merkado. We are going to the market. Atto, to go. Butang, ginabutangan, namo ang garapon. We are putting it in the jar. Duol, ginaduolan, ninyo ang bintana. You all are approaching the window. Sulot, to enter. Ginasuldan, changes again. Ginasuldan nila ang kwarto. They are entering the room. Laba, to wash. Ginalabhan, nako ang salok. I am scrubbing, washing the floor. Higda, ginahigdaan niya ang katre. She is lying on the bed. Puyo, ginapuyoan nila ang ciudad. They are living in the city. Now let's go over to the examples in the past. So now we use gi-an. So we have the same verbs, the same root verbs, suat, but we'll just add gi in front and an at the back. Ginasulatan nako ang bungbong. I wrote on the wall. Lingkot, gilingkoran nimo ang bato. You sat on the stone. Tamak, gitamakan niya ang lapok. She stepped on the mud. Ato, giatoan nakto ang dagat. We went to the sea. Butang, gibutangan namo ang plato. We put it on the plate. Dool, gidolan ninyo ang koral. You all approached the fence. Sulot, gisuldan nila ang simbahan. They entered the church. Laba, gilabhan nako ang hagdanan. I washed the stairs, or I cleaned the stairs. Higda, gihigdaan niya ang banik. She lay on the mat. Puyo, gipuyoan nila ang isla. They lived on the island. Now we step straight into the future with an suffix. Suwat sulatan nako ang pisara. I will write on the blackboard. Lingkot, lingkoran nimo ang lingkuranan. You will sit on the chair. Tamak, tamakan niya ang yuta. She will step on the ground. Ato, atoan nato ang bukit. We will go to the mountain. Butang, butangan namo ang basket. We will put it in the basket. Dool, doolan ninyo ang pultahan. You all will approach the door. Sulot, suldan nila ang lagup. They will enter the cave. Laba, Labhan nako ang lamesa. I will wash the table. Higda, higdaan niya ang sopa. She will lie on the sofa. And puyo, puyoan nila ang balay. They will live in the house. Now, as with the object focus, in locative focus, a pronoun flip is also possible. So this is used when the actor in a locator sentence wants some more attention. Remember, the pronoun is flipped. In flipped form, changes from object form, the end series, to possessive form. So it changes from nako to akong for I, me, by me. Nimo to imong, niya to iyang, nato atong, namo among, ninyo inyong, and nila ilang. So here we have a table with some examples. So it's the same sentence, but the actor receives a bit more attention in the locative focus. Gisulatan nako ang papel, which is the neutral, the default. Akong gisulatan ang papel. I was the one who wrote on the paper. So it's about the paper, but you give a little more attention to the person doing it. Gilingkoran nimo ang bangko. Imong gilingkoran ang bangko. You sat on the bench. Gitamakan niya ang sagbot. Iyang gitamakan ang sagbot. Giyatoan nato ang merkado. Atong giyatoan ang merkado. And you can see the rest of the table here. I will put it up so you can screenshot it if you like. Now, one last remark. In Cebuano, when a root verb ends in a vowel, and we add the an suffix for locative focus, the middle vowel often drops out, or the spelling shifts to make it easier to pronounce. And here are 5 common examples of verbs that undergo these changes. So we saw this already: Laba, to wash, Labhan, gilabhan. Right? So it's not just we add an, no, we add an H also. And the A is removed from the end and is replaced by han. It's not labaan, no, it's labhan. Sira, same, not siraan, no, sirhan, gisirhan. Sulot, we saw this one already in the examples. It's not suladan, no, it's suldan, gisuldan. Abli, this receives an extra H. Ablihan, giablihan, to open, abli. Basa, to read, basahan, gibasahan. Not basaan, basahan. Right? It's all for pronunciation, these things. That is all for locative focus. Now, the next one, episode 12, will be about the instrument focus and the beneficiary focus, the last 2 of the verbs. Since these 2, the instrument and the beneficiary, they use the same affixes. That's why we combine them. Coming up here is the vocab table for this episode. I hope you find this interesting. And I will see you on the next one. Keep on practicing.